Good evening. Wild weather has again battered the city and suburbs, with gale force winds and heavy rain sparking hundreds of calls for help. One home in Newton had most of its roof torn off as a terrified family cowered inside.
Picking up the pieces of another wild and woolly night. SES crews again pushed to their limits as Mother Nature's winter fury raged.
It was virtually like a very miniature tornado. I mean, I really thought the roof was going to collapse.
The ferocious winds tearing off part of the roof of Mauro Poser's family home in Newton, leaving them to count their blessings. The damage bill in the tens of thousands.
It was just really loud and it's scary. It sounded like the world ended.
There's a lot of crashing and a lot of noisy, very noisy and, yeah, a bit frightening.
The side fence too was no match for the freak winds. The family's washing also strewn across the neighbourhood. Elsewhere, heavy rain turned storm waterways into raging torrents as clean-up crews worked to clear fallen trees from roads and driveways in the hills near Stirling. SA Power crews again struggled to keep up as more than 6,500 homes and businesses, mostly in Para Hills, were left in the dark for much of the day.
The power has been down from 7:30 in the morning and it is ridiculous.
Shop owners like Para Hills Mini Mart owner Mohammed Bilal worried he'd lose everything.
All cool room meat and cheese and pies, pasties will be like 4,000, $4,000.
While those that could did their best to trade.
Try and do as much as we can, but it's a bit of a struggle at the moment.
Was this meant to be a quiet weekend?
We were hoping. We were hoping, but unfortunately it wasn't.
And Rhett Burney joins us live from Newton. And Rhett, what's the latest?
Good evening, Will. Well, the latest is that the good news is, that those strong wind gusts that we've been experiencing are set to ease over the coming hours, which has to provide a whole lot of relief for those SES volunteers that have really been hard up against it this week with the record number of call-outs that they've had for this winter so far. Now, in terms of those power outages, around 5,000 properties have been restored. Around 1,000 still remain without electricity, but we are being told that they should be reconnected in the next hour or so. Back to you, Will.
Yeah, thanks for the update, Rhett Burney there.